We all seem to know each other. It's wonderful. Well, the Lifetime Achievement Award, for the first time, the selection committee is honoring the East Bay's most inspirational philanthropist, which recognizes an individual who inspires the spirit of philanthropy in all of us through their extraordinary leadership and commitment to improving the lives of East Bay residents. The 2015 Most Inspirational Philanthropist is presented to Arlie Smith, nominated by UCSF Benioff Children's Hospitals. Bay Area Costco warehouses set a new record with their 2015 Children Miracles Network Hospital campaign, raising over $1.5 million in 30 days. Much of this year's success is thanks to Arlie Smith, the inspiring Danville Costco associate living with multiple sclerosis and bone cancer. Arlie personally raised over $116,000 for UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital, Oakland, ranking him the highest fundraising associate in the country. Arlie's dedication to helping kids at UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital, Oakland, garnered national media attention, including People magazine and the Huffington Post. Now, he's not one who enjoys being in the public spotlight, but if it means spending hours on his feet to raise money for the kids at the hospital, he's all in. Arlie is an inspiration to us all, and accepting the award is Arlie Smith.
Thank you to everyone and for all that you all do. All the winners are award people that have been recognized here. I think I should start off with just this letter I wrote that started this wildfire, I guess you could call it. And then I'm going to probably send you guys on a little emotional roller coaster like I'm on right now, if you don't mind. Honey, can you please, this is the reason why I'm up here, because without her, I wouldn't be strong enough to go through this stuff. And anyways, I'll let her read this first. Oh. She never knows what I'm going to do.
That's so I don't protest or argue. What would you do differently tomorrow if you won the lottery for more money than you could ever spend? What would you do differently tomorrow if you found out you didn't have too many tomorrows left? Well, today I found out that I don't have too many tomorrows left. So I will try and treat each day as though I won the lottery. I've always said that if I won, I would still work at Costco, that working there is more fun than work. I'm constantly surrounded by so many loving coworkers and members, it's hard to explain the happiness I feel. Today I went to the oncologist and found out that my kidney cancer had spread to my bones. The average person lives about 2.5 years after being diagnosed. I will be doing an IV treatment, which is far better than chemo. The IV treatment will hopefully slow down the cancer. I feel this is a gift. I have prayed on more than one occasion for God to take me quickly and not to slowly wither away and turn into a vegetable like my mother, who had multiple sclerosis and died a slow death. I can't tell you how deeply it hurt my grandmother and I to see her die like that. We unintentionally stopped going to see her. I did not wish for my wife to remember me like that or have that guilt that I carry. I want her to remember the me I was when I was healthy. So,
all right, so.
I didn't read the rest.
Oh, go ahead.
I believe to die is to live forever with Jesus, and that is far better than winning any lottery. The sad part is leaving my wife behind. She's the kindest, sweetest person I have ever known. I pray that I can spend eternity with her. One lifetime isn't enough.
Okay, so then, thank you. So I didn't realize that I wanted to write this because I have like a lot of people that I'm really greedy when it comes to friends. I want to be friends and love everybody. So, anyway, I didn't want to have to explain this one-on-one to everybody, so I wrote an open letter and I gave it to my friend, who I wasn't such good friends with at the time, but her name is Bridget. And I seemed to have won the lottery for the second time when I did that. The first lottery was winning her heart. And anyway, so it started this wildfire when I gave it to Bridget. She's, let me see here. So here's the lottery. You have 6 winning numbers. So let me read to you my winning numbers. Okay, Sherry, you know, she's like the song, She's Got Away. If you guys know that song by Billy Joel. She's got a smile that heals me. I don't know why, but I have to laugh. I'm about to cry right now when she reveals me. And then you have Bridget, who's the one that's really, really sneaky, and she wanted to send me on a vacation. And I'm listening to her on the phone, and she said all these people, she's got hits on Facebook. I'm like, no, I don't want a vacation. I want to be #1 for Oakland Children's Hospital and raise a lot of money for them. That's, you know, that's my thing. That's what I've done for years at Costco. And look, my life before I met Sherry was like a Stephen King novel. Then, you know, I met her, and you know, I've had 13 years of happiness. And you have children in the hospital that, I mean, all they know is what an adult would consider a nightmare to go through. And for them, it's their everyday life at Oakland Children's Hospital. And that just, you know, that breaks my heart. So then, anyway, so there's Bridget. That's, what is that, 3 so far of the winning numbers. Then there's this guy named Ken Wooten, who's my warehouse manager. To me, he's like a supermodel. No, I mean superhero. I mean, he's got thousands of people in the warehouse. When I first got diagnosed, that I was really worried, you know, what's going to happen to Sherry with medical and this, that, and whatever. And I sat in the office with him for an hour. I mean, and he never looked at his watch like, okay, shut up. Like, you guys are probably thinking right now, like, is she never going to get off stage? Anyway, so he sat with me, and he just calmed me, and he just let me know things are going to be okay. And that's how he is with everybody, not just me. This man, I tell him, he's my warehouse manager. He's like 3-4 months older than I am. I tell him he's not living him up to his potential, because he should also write a book and then be a motivational speaker. The man is incredible. He runs a warehouse like, he makes me think of President Lincoln, the way he was with his staff and his cabinet. We have such camaraderie, I can't even say the word. Yeah, anyway, that, I mean, we have a tight-knit family. I am the most spoiled person at Costco. I have warehouse managers see me at the other end of the parking lot and run over with a cart, stick me on the cart and bring me all the way up to the time clock so I can clock in. And they have a deadline, like right now, there's a deadline probably for me to get off stage. But, you know, they have stuff to get done before the store opens up. It's really important. Okay, so let me see here. What's the third? I think I'm on the last one. You know, when I realized, I come from a long line of military and a father that was a police officer. And so I've always prayed kind of, you know, God, use me like the tip of the sword, you know, and help me to, you know, I can't stand when I see somebody being taken advantage of or victimized. It destroys me on the inside. So I realize now with MS and cancer, a 4-year-old could take me down. So I had to kind of change the way I pray. So we started praying, Lord, use us like a paintbrush. And so, you know, it seemed like the next day, all of a sudden, you know, I have Channel 2, Channel 7 News because of Bridget are there, and I'm talking to the cameras when I thought it was just going to be a crowd of people giving me a gift because she's no good at keeping secrets. And I just kind of clued in on that. So next thing you know, I have people acting like they're shaking my hand and putting $100 bills in my hand. And I'm like putting the money in there because I don't want anybody to think I'd ever take $1 from a child that needs medical attention. So that was going on for starting the month of March. I mean, like, it seemed like it was $1,000 a day I was being handed. So I finally got on the radio one day, Ken, I need a cash register to the door. So he ended up giving me this plastic thing, and then people were just stuffing money in it. I never asked for one donation this year. So through Costco, there was $116,000 donated, and through the website for Arlie Cares at Oakland Children's Hospital, I don't know the exact name, but I hope you guys look it up. There was $23,800 raised, and what I'm hoping with this holiday season, I don't know if any of you are on Facebook, but if you can get on Facebook with me and somehow help me and share with everyone to donate money to Oakland Children's Hospital. I have this number in my head of $200,000 I'd like to see brought in through the website or any way possible, because everybody's given to these organizations for food and volunteering. This time of year, they're really bombarded, but they need stuff kind of spread out throughout the whole year. And this is a great way that people can give a Christmas present to somebody they'll never know and never see. And kind of, you know, in a way, be a hero. So I've taken up enough of your time. There's 1,000 other things I want to say to you and talk both your ears off, but I know you have other things to do today. So thank you for your time and attention and your patience.